Hi guys, welcome. I'm Kamkraft, and today we're going to be showing you how to mine BADcoin with your GPU. First things first, let's talk about BADcoin. It's crypto mining for people with bad computers, and let's be honest, that is a lot of the population of the world. Not everybody can afford these high-end gaming PCs or GPU mining rigs, etc. So this will account for a lot of people. BADcoin is a peer-to-peer multi-chain built on 5 blockchain protocols. This allows for the transfer of assets from one party to another cheaper, faster, safer, and sexier than others. Oh, and anyone can mine it fairly, whether on good or bad computers. Now, that's what got me interested. I'm sure everybody wishes they were on that big boom of Bitcoin and were mining hundreds of thousands of those things before it became the mega sensation that it is today. However, you probably didn't. So, this is a chance, or this was a chance for me yesterday. I started yesterday to learn a little bit about mining, try and understand how it works, and affordable prices with a computer that I already owned. And I must admit, I'm enjoying it so far. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through how I managed to get the GPU to work, and hopefully it helps others understand and get theirs working too. So you can find lots of information on the website. There's several areas with further items you can read. It tells you a little bit more about the mining solutions and the different algorithms that you can use depending on how you're going about mining. But first of all, before you start anything, you'll need to click this button here, which is download your BAD wallet. That will if I click on that, that will take you through to GitHub, and you'll have in here at the very top the latest release. What you'll need to do is get the one that's corresponding to your computer, whether it's 64-bit, 32-bit, etc. You'll download that, which will come into your downloads, and you'll just have to set that up, which is relatively straightforward. Once you get to that point, this will be BADcoin Wallet. It will spend a long time syncing. You'll get a big syncing bar down in this bottom corner here, which will be green, and it will tell you 2 years, 5 weeks, so many days left to sync, or whatever. And it'll take a good couple of hours for that to sync before you can actually do anything. I think in this bottom corner down here, it tells you, look, see, up to date, processed. I don't even want to say that. I'm going to butcher this. 1,028,735 blocks. I think that's what it says. So, that is up to date, and that's good. It won't have this tick here if you're not up to date just yet. So, once that is done, or even while that is happening, you can collect your code. So I think there's a few ways you could do this. You could hit receive and hit request payment. But what I did originally was, if you come down to here to your receiving address, you can come in, you can click this new button here. You can type a label on whatever you want to type in there. So we'll go with test. Then you click enter, and that will generate you a new code. Once you have this address, you will need that at a later date, which we will come to shortly. But remember, this is how you set that up. Another thing you can do from the BADcoin website, when you come further down, is it says here in a big black button, start mining BAD now. So that is where you'll click that, and that will bring you through to this, which I already had open, but I'll close that anyway. It'll bring you through to this document, which has a lot of information. And if I'm honest, it is very self-explanatory, very useful, and I did read the whole thing a couple of times. However, I personally got stuck when I was trying to use GPU. I followed the instructions for the CCminer, which is at this point here, CPU miners, so Windows CPU, and I followed all this down here, and I got mining straight away. I was really happy with the results that was coming through, and I did a good couple of hours, but I personally wanted to try and get the GPU miner to work, and that was my goal. And I followed the instructions that was given in this little area, which, as you can see, is a lot less instructions than the CPU miner. But I think this basically goes off of the assumption that if you're going to do GPU miner, you kind of know what you're doing. So this didn't work for me. when I clicked on this link, I did download the latest stuff, but it just didn't appear to have all the files that was required for me to get working. So after a lot of research, talking the Telegram group and people helping me, I kind of stumbled across how to do it correctly, and I am now, as of today, mining through GPU. What I did is I found this GitHub, which is the CCminer, CCminer, which I'm assuming is very similar to what was in the paper, but this one worked for me. I downloaded the 825 CUDA 164 zip, and once that comes to your downloads, that is what this is what comes up. So basically, I had all this information come in here, and you basically right click on here, you have to hit new, and you have to hit a text document. Then you name that, the coin that you want it to be, or anything in particular, and you just type in whatever you want. So I typed in BADcoin at that point, which you can see is above, so I'm just going to go with number 1. You then open that text document. In that text document, what you need to do is you need to type in this code, which I will put in the description below. So it's CCminer, because that is the extension that you're trying to run, which you can see is here. CCminer, that's the extension that you're trying to run. That is the mining software. And then this area here, BAD-skein. So A is for algorithm, and skein is what you want to work. So that is the algorithm that mines BADcoin. O is for the pool that you are trying to mine as part of. So pool.pooln.io is the website, and we're using port 4933. So that's what that part is for. U is the user, which is, this is myself. So this is my key, my address, and that is what we was talking about earlier, that you need to come up here, you need to go receiving addresses, and my BADcoin address is there. You right click and hit copy address. Once you've received that, you can then come back to here, you type it into your code, which is there. You've then got P, which is the password, I believe, and then that is saying that this is what this is, BAD, because we're doing BADcoin and we're doing it on the skein algorithm. I do not believe we need this second line, so I'm just going to copy and just test that anyway now. So copy, and I'm going to delete that. What you then do is you save as. I'm going to save that, but you'd hit save as, and instead of it text document, you need to replace that as all files. And then afterwards, what you need to do is you need to put .bat. That makes it a batch file, which is what runs the code for you. So if we click OK on that, we close. I now have BADcoin 1 as a batch file. So if we then double click on that BADcoin 1, you can see that we are now mining. So the addresses, everything is up there. You can see that we are mining the block, and you can see the hash rate and that each one is successful as it's going down, and you can see the difficulty is increasing, which I believe I get to about 0.8. And it's as simple as that, guys. It really is. So I'm just going to show you one last thing before we disappear, and that is the pool.io website. So here is the different pools that you can have. So if you was in the MyRGR, you could be, and there is one miner in there. You've got the yes script, which is for the CPU miners. So there's 23 people mining BADcoin through that. You have the skein, which there is one miner through that. And then you have the script, which is a different way of doing it, and so on. You can also then see in the wallet. So this is, for instance, my wallet, and the way that's worked. You can see when stuff's been deposited. And yeah, you can just see how it works. So hopefully that has helped you to get up and running. hopefully I've explained that. The links will be in the video below, and fingers crossed, you will be mining BADcoin and enjoying it and learning as you go, just like I have. Stick around in the community, say hello in the Telegram, which again I will post down below in the links. And I hope you have a really nice day, guys. Peace out from me. Goodbye.